Good morning, Kenyans. This is a very chilly morning. As you can see, it is very chilly. We've waked up, and I think we've really tried the best to transnight in this polling station. As you can see, that the polling continues. We have queues, people who are voting this early morning, and I think I'm among the few people who transnighted in the polling station so that I can exercise my democratic right. And I think a win for Ruto is inevitable. We've turned up. Those of us who are still asleep, I want to tell Kenyans to wake up, each and everybody to exercise his democratic right. And as the youth of this country, we are fighting for our space. Around 70% of the youth in the country, they are actually languishing in poverty. Why? Because they don't have jobs and they're graduates. And thus, we really ought to fully exercise our democratic right by voting in a leader who has a step for the youth, because the youth are actually a greater percentage of the Kenyan people. And thus, this morning, as we traverse through the day, we are sure that we are voting in intellectual leaders and those leaders who are accountable, and we hope that Kenyan people will have freedom by actually voting in a leader who can be able to articulate the issues. And to the high PC chairman, CHEBUKATI, I would actually reiterate and say, kindly let the elections be credible and be transparent, because Kenyans are expectant, they are anticipating, they are fully waiting for the results so that we continue building our nation. And thus tukisema tuweke Mungu mbele, tupige kura kwa amani, na hivyo basi tuishi kama ndugu na dada na tuweze kujenga nchi bila tashwishi yoyote. To our opponents, that is majorly the opposition leader, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, I want to actually tell you to prepare in mind that a win for Ruto is inevitable, and thus there is no need for you even to prepare the 7,000 people challenging this election in the courts. And I think you should be ready to accept the results, and at the end of it all, wewe ni Mkenya, mimi ni Mkenya, and you remained as the opposition leader. As we see you off to Pondo, and I think Kenyans also will be happy because we'll be freed from the oppression of the two families being in the administration for the last, say, almost to 60 years from independence. And I think also it will be a matter of the Kenyan youth, the Kenyan citizen, the Kenyan electorate to actually see to it that an hustler from the roots who has actually aired the Peter House to clinch to power and help the major hustlers who are transitioning. 99.9% of Kenyans are hustlers. So we want to see the transfer of power to a kind of a leader who is not self-interested and who has the interest of the Kenyan people and the citizens. Kenya will at least be ranked after 5 years to be the topmost developing countries in the world, and that is our happiness as the youth. And as we say, we want not to jeopardize our future by voting in a leader who has self-interest, who is not accountable, who is pushed by the current administration, that is the presidency. And thus, Kenyans, I beg you, I beseech you to actually vote your right and exercise your democratic right. And at the end of it all, wewe ni Mkenya, mimi ni Mkenya, tuwe wa Kenya daima. Asanteni.